Hi, Mary from Reviewer's Diary. I'm doing this for the second time because my camera shut off right when I started doing the review for this item. So I'm going to start all over again. I don't like to do that, but you did not get to see the review, and so here I am. This is No7 Beautiful Skin Hot Cloth Cleanser. Now, this is one of my favorite things. I got this on the Ulta website, and yes, I paid for it with my own money. Nobody sent this to me for free or for review. I don't really get stuff like that. I'm too small. Maybe when I get bigger, I'll get some stuff. But anyway, this comes with a little muslin cloth, which I put aside because I knew that was just never, my experience with hot cloth is that a little thin thing never stays hot for very long, and so what I use instead is a regular washcloth. Now what I do is, let me fold this back up because I just did the review. I soak this in as hot water as I can possibly handle. Sometimes I can only handle it for a second, and I squeeze real quick the hot out and I leave it in that position on the edge of my sink so that it doesn't lose the heat that's inside. Meanwhile, I will have rubbed this all over my face, but not my eye area. I wait until I've already got my hot cloth ready. So then I rub this into my skin in circular motions. I'll show you what the consistency of this cream is like. I love that the container has this thing that moves up instead of sucking air down into the container. This is my second one, and yes, I bought the other one too. This is my second one because this is probably something I will use forever, especially those days when you're really dry, and I've been really dry for the last couple weeks. I guess the weather change, I don't know, like all of a sudden I went from being like basically normal level to, oh my god, my face is cracking, like really dry. So anyway, the consistency of this cream is pretty thick, as you can see. I would have put it on a different color, but I'm going to use that later. But as you can see, it's really thick. And I mean, look at that. Look how thick that is. And you rub, I use 2 pumps. Some people could probably get away with using 1, but it's not that expensive as far as I'm concerned. It's, you know, I think last time I checked it, I think it was $11.99 or something like that for this big giant thing. So I lavish 2 pumps onto my skin. You could get away with 1 and rub it in. Massage it in. I massage my face a little bit more these days, even with oil, just because I've been having a lot of jaw pain lately, and I think there's some stuff going on in my life that's a little like majorly stressful, and so I think I might be grinding my teeth. Anyway, I massage this into my face really well. I avoid the eye area until I'm ready to wipe it off. So now I've got my hot cloth. It's all, wrung out, but it's still hot. And then I massage it a little more, and then I massage all around my eye area. And I take my time because it feels lovely. And then I take the cloth, open it out, and I hold it in place for like, probably a couple minutes. And maybe not a couple minutes, it always seems like a long time when it's really not. I should time it sometime and see how long I keep it on. But then I take that same cloth that's been on my face and I use it to rub off all the cleanser. And you're good to go after that. If you want to rinse afterward, you can. But what I normally do is then I follow this with a mask. Now you don't have to. I have in the past just used this cleanser and then a little of my witch hazel toner, and then I put on my moisturizer and go to bed. This is like a bedtime kind of thing, but I guess you could use it during the day. Maybe I'll try that. I usually use it at night, but maybe I'll try it during the day. I don't know. I can't say whether this takes off all of your eye makeup. The reason being that I really believe in taking off your makeup before you cleanse, because if you don't, especially with a hot cloth treatment where your pores are all going to be opening and getting rid of like stuff in there, I like to use a makeup remover. So I have this Marcel eye makeup remover. This one is my absolute favorite, and that's drugstore from Canada, but I buy it on Birchbox site. And or I use my Beauty 360, which I'm trying to use up, and that's basically CVS brand eye makeup remover, and that doesn't hurt either. It really doesn't hurt. My eye around the eye area is a very sensitive area, so if something's gonna hurt, it hurts right away. None of this hurts. So this cleanser is like freaking awesome. You know, I wipe off all my cleanser. You guys know from watching I'm gonna be doing a couple more bedtime routines, skincare routines in the near future, as long as my life levels out and the stressful thing that's happening levels out a little bit. So I use this mainly at night, but I could use it during the day, and I like to have all my makeup off. You'd probably know from watching my nighttime skincare routine that I use an eye makeup remover, and then I use a giant cotton pad that has micellar water on it, and I wipe all my makeup off. Then I use my cleansers because I want my skin to actually benefit from this cleansers I'm using. I don't want what ends up as an amalgam mixture of makeup and cleanser to be like all over my face. So, you know, I think, you know, a lot of people like to just wash their face and not think about whether they're taking all their makeup off first. Some cleansers and some rush jobs, you might be able to do that, but if you wear a lot of eye makeup, I've had this makeup on all day. It's kind of wearing out and my eyes are getting red from staring at the computer. But yeah, I like to get everything off. So I will be using this again tonight. The thing that you can follow it up with is you can use a moisturizing mask. I'll be doing that tonight because I told you I'm having like the most devilishly difficult time with dry skin lately. And I like this No7 Beautiful Skin. It's a moisturizing mask. It also has the same delivery system. But this is not a review for this. It's a review for this. But I will tell you briefly. Maybe I should review it. Yeah, what the hell. So I use this cleanser, I use the hot cloth, I wipe it all off, and then I have to follow it with something. You can't just like then walk out and, you know, be like, okay, I'm done. It doesn't leave that much moisture on your skin. It just leaves your skin really feeling clean, I guess because of the hot cloth. So then I follow it with this No7 Beautiful Skin Hydrating Mask. Now you can see I haven't used as much of this as the cleanser, because I sometimes use other masks with this. So you can see how much of this I've used. So if this was ever in a use it up, the lines would be going up. I like that. I like that there's no air being sucked into the product. Same thing with this. You can see that I've used it a few times because now this cappy bottom is here. Now the cleanser, no, I'm sorry, the mask, the consistency is, I guess, about the same, maybe slightly thinner. It has little beads of oil in it, and so it's a little bit thinner than the cleanser is, but it's very easy to, yeah, it's thinner. It's very easy to smooth it all over your skin, and you can put a good amount on because, again, this is not that expensive. But you can, all the information will be down below in the description bar, but you can smooth this all over your skin, and I usually leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes, which is about the time they recommend, but it can be anywhere from 5 minutes to longer. And I love this. I love this stuff. Now, this leaves your skin feeling really moisturized, but then what you do is you tissue it off, and then you use whatever like you normally use after you've like cleansed. I don't use a lot of astringent. A lot of times will just use like a little bit of rose water or you know, plain water to wipe it off and then put my moisturizer on. But if you're an oilier person, you could certainly benefit from using whatever astringent it is that you're using, whatever toner I should say, because some are astringent, some are not, and then follow up with your regular moisturizers. This I have done in the morning before this mask. So I guess I'm here basically to give you a review of these two No7 products, one being my favorite, which is the Hot Cloth Cleanser, and the other one is the Hydrating Mask, and these are absolutely fabulous. I'll put links down below to the Ulta page where these are sold. That's my phone. So I'll put a link down below to wherever, to the Ulta pages where you can find these products. I don't make any money from it. They're not referral links. They're just information links. So if you're interested in looking and doing a little bit of research, you certainly could click any one of those links just to see what the products say, because they'll be a little more scientific than I am. But I can tell you that I have used this when my skin has been like normal, not real dried out. And sometimes in the summer when your skin feels just a tiny bit oilier, and most of all, it's great when you just want to like give your face a treatment, like a spa treatment, and follow it with this. So anyway, I hope this has been helpful, and as I said, I bought these products with my own money. I don't have any freebies here. So thank you very much, and have a beautiful evening. If you have any questions, write them down in the description bar. You'll find everything that you need, but you can always ask me questions. So this is great, like spa night type stuff. So thanks, and have a beautiful evening. Good night.